I'm James Hughes, and we're out steelhead fishing today, and I'm going to walk you through what we've been running for our indicator rig. So it starts with about a 12 to 18 inch section of 40 pound, either like a mono or a maxima is fine. You're going to have a perfection loop on either end of that. And from there, you're going to build a section to put your float onto. And what I like to run is about a wingspan's worth, so roughly 5.5 feet-ish, of 15 pound maxima for this. You're going to throw a perfection loop into the one end. Once that perfection loop is in, you're going to loop it to the 40 pound section off of your fly line. Once that's on, you're going to slide on some silicone tubing to attach your float. So from there, we're going to grab some 12 pound fluorocarbon, and you're going to run, for the section we're on today, which is a little deeper, I'm going to do about 4.5 to 5 feet on that. You're going to connect these two using an Albright knot. Once you have your Albright knot tied, you're going to trim your tag ends. I like to leave one tag end long, throw an overhand knot in the middle of that, because later you're going to attach your split shot onto that tag end, and that overhand knot is to prevent the split shot from slipping off. Going back to your other end of the 12 pound, you can either attach a small swivel or run another Albright. I'm going to use a swivel. And eventually on the other end of the swivel, you'll tie your first piece of leader to go to your first fly. I'm going to use this tag end also, and I'm going to throw an overhand knot into that to attach more shot. So this will be for our bottom shot. Next, you're going to take either, so like some 8 pound fluoro, run about 18 inches or so off the other end of that swivel. Now you're going to tie your first fly on. Once you got that nuke egg on, you're going to put a dropper fly on there with about 24 to 30 inches of some more 8 pound. I tie it off the bend. Some people tie it off the eye. Tie it off of whatever you want. So you got 2 flies now to your swivel. I got a tag end that I got to hang some shot off of, so I'm going to do that now. You put your shot on the upper piece too, off that tag end we made in the first place, and that'll help check that float right away. Last thing I got to do is actually stick the float on. And since you've already put on your silicone tubing, you just slide that thing in. Now you can adjust your depth quickly and easily just by sliding your float up and down the line. We run that longer top end, gives you enough line to play with and distance between your float and your fly line, so when you mend, you're not manipulating your float too much. That middle section, just because we're in a deeper section of river, is about 4.5 to 5 feet. You can trim this down as needed. So if you're running, up higher in the system where you need a little bit shallower running stuff, you can cut that down to about 3 feet. Serve your needs better. You got about 18 inches to your first fly and about 30 to your second. And that's the indicator rig.